Hello, everybody! Get your snacks ready, pull up a chair, and get comfortable, because it's time for another devlog. Finally, number 4. If you follow us on social media, you may have seen over the past few weeks that our team of 3 is working extremely hard to get Dark Deception Chapter 2 out in the best shape possible. This has caused the game to be delayed a couple weeks from its original release date of January 4th. Most of Dark Deception's followers have been extremely understanding and supportive, but for those who haven't, delays are not meant to betray our fans. They are there to make sure that we deliver the best game possible. A high-quality game that is not rushed to release and is worthy of our fans' hard-earned money. So from myself, Nixon, and Penn, that is our promise to you all, is that we will never release any chapter of Dark Deception half-baked just to get it out faster. That said, and since I need to get back to work, let's get right to the chase. Level 3, the Manor. The Manor level is interesting for a number of reasons. It's the first level that takes the player out of the confines of interior hallways and out into an exterior world environment. This gives the player a lot more freedom and room to maneuver, but they'll also have to pay a lot more attention to their surroundings, as now enemies have a lot more directions to come at them from. Thankfully, players will have a new power to help them evade incoming threats. The teleportability. Defeating enemies and taking their ring piece is the key to unlocking some of their abilities for your use. The teleportability can be used while stationary, but it can also be combined with speed boost to use it while running. The choice is yours. The next item unique about the Manor level is that it's the first level to officially introduce traps. I've been saying for a while that the enemies in Dark Deception are not the only threats, and that eventually the mazes themselves would become an additional threat. Well, that time is now, and the Manor level is the first level where you'll get a taste of this. Some traps are hidden, some are visible, some are timed, and some are triggered. Throughout the game, you'll encounter many different types of traps, and they offer unique death animations just as the enemies do. One last thing to note about traps is that they are different than hazards. Now later on, there will be environment hazards as well, and that may involve things like holes in the ground or pits, which are natural hazards, whereas traps are not. Next up is the star of the Manor level, the Gold Watchers. Who are these guys? Well, I'm not going to tell you a ton about them. I do want to leave some surprises for the game, and I'm not going to give too much info about their tactics and what you have to do to succeed against them. However, I will share that their AI is based on the traditional red light, green light enemy logic. This is an enemy AI that has been used since the early days of Mario when Boo the Ghost used it. If for some reason you've never played a Mario game, either because you're too young or you just now got into video games, stop watching this video and go play a Mario game. Boo the Ghost basically only moves and attacks when you're not looking at him. When you turn around and look at him, he stops moving and will not attack until you turn around again, thus the red light effect. There may even be older examples than that, but that's pretty much the oldest that I can think of. Now that might sound pretty standard or generic, but I can promise you this. As of right this moment, the Gold Watchers are the most aggressive enemy in Dark Deception. If you thought the monkeys were hard, I wish you luck against these guys. Like the monkeys, they like to bring their buddies out and hunt you in numbers. As with Agatha and the monkeys, the Watchers also have their own unique kill animations that you'll see each time you die.
Like Agatha, the Gold Watchers are also voiced by a professional voice actor. This time it's Christopher Corey Smith, who is also the voice of Malik. Christopher Corey Smith is an extremely talented voice actor who's been working in the industry for years. You might know him as the Joker from 2013's Lego Batman the movie. More recently, he was in Mega Man 11 as Chairman and Acid Man. In addition to doing amazing character voices, he also does some pretty awesome creatures as well, as you'll hear in this example with the Watchers.
Psst, over there.
Now, since some people die a lot more than others, you'll be happy to know that we've added a new feature called Last Checkpoint. What is Last Checkpoint? Exactly what it says it is. Now, instead of having to restart the entire level when you die, you'll be able to restart at the last zone checkpoint reached with a full set of lives. This will make it easier to progress through the main story and complete the game. However, it does come at a cost. Using Last Checkpoint will make the game easier, but it will also be impossible to achieve S rank if you use it. So if you botch a level, your only choice to achieve S rank will be to restart. It's basically a convenience option for players who want to progress through the story faster and don't care about achieving the S rank. Some people may complain about this, but S rank is still something that has to be earned. There are no shortcuts, and the challenge must be faced. I've posted some screenshots of the manor exterior that has a lot of people asking me, where is the actual manor? Well, there is an actual manor in the level, but I do want to save some surprises for the release, and as a result, I'm not going to dig into that too much. But long story short, yes.
I will say that the manor takes you back indoors, and there are plenty of secrets to be found in its halls. There will be a lot of different challenges here, and you really have to focus and pay attention to your surroundings. If you want to have any chance at surviving, or even getting an S rank, you really have to remember that. Players that focus too much on their map may not do very well here. Okay, that's where I'll leave off for devlog number 4. If you enjoyed watching the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Devlog number 5 is coming up next, and that will be for the first level of Chapter 3.
Lastly, I want to end this devlog with this call to action. If you believe in Dark Deception, our team, and the quality of our work, we need your support. Chapter 2 is vital to the long-term success of Dark Deception. Any level of success with Chapter 2 will give us the funding we need to get all of the remaining chapters out far quicker. Up to this point, Penn and I work full-time in the film and game industry. This means that we are constantly crunching on projects at our work. We've never been able to devote ourselves full-time to Dark Deception. That's been especially painful since working on Dark Deception is our passion and joy. We want to work on Dark Deception more than just nights and weekends. Working from 9 to 7 and then coming home to work until 2 or 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning has been exhausting for all of us. Chapter 2's success would finally free us from this grind and allow us to work full-time exclusively on Dark Deception. For all of us, that would be a dream come true. However, we can't do that without your help, so if you're on the fence and you're thinking about buying Dark Deception, take the plunge and we promise you will not be disappointed. Buying the full game up front will save you over 23%. And also help development of Dark Deception immensely. That's it. I've said my piece, and I leave it to you all to decide. I hope everyone really enjoys the long-awaited Chapter 2, and I'm very excited to wrap up Chapter 3. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.